What is up, everybody? We are back at another video, and last video I told you guys that we were going to get wheels and that I was going to work on the engine bay after that, but I decided that I wanted to hold off on the wheels and find a pair that I really liked. So I actually went out and got this Kinetics upper plenum and a Z1 intake. So that's what we're going to be doing today. As you can see, my engine bay is stock as shit. I want to get some more dress up stuff for this, like a new strut bar, and then a carbon fiber cover, because right now I don't even have an engine cover right now. So it should be a pretty simple install. All you gotta do, of course, is take off the strut bar, which is missing bolts. After that, then you would have to take off the upper plenum, the throttle body, and obviously the intake. So I don't know if it's gonna be more of a tutorial or more just kind of like a before and after. I usually don't know what I'm gonna do when I do these videos. I did get a 0 to 60 like stock, you know, obviously aside from my test pipes and exhaust that I have, and I will do another 0 to 60 after this. However, I didn't get any like exhaust clips or engine noise type of stuff like that, but I probably will after the stuff is installed, just not in its stock form, because you can probably find like a million videos of the stock engine revving, but you won't find as many with the Kinetics and Z1 intake paired. So I'm gonna get started on this and then I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so the intake is off, and it was pretty easy. However, ran into one issue. These screws to get the MAF out are completely stripped. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get these out. If not, I might have to buy a new one. Okay, so I got the upper plenum off, and this is disgusting. Look at how much oil built up right there, and that's because DEs have an oil problem. I don't know the specifics about the whole oil problem, but I know that it consumes a lot of oil, and they used to suggest an oil catch can. I may have to invest in one of those because this is terrible. And you guys, it's even more disgusting in the lower plenum. See right there, it looks like almost red. That shit is so gross. I know the lighting is really bad and there's not much I can do about it. It's just the way the sun's hitting it. That's insane though. Alright guys, so I got the throttle body removed and it was pretty easy with the 5mm hex socket that they give you in the package. Everything comes in the package that you need to install it. And as you can see, I just kind of want to get a close up here. Look how bad all that oil buildup is. That is disgusting. So the Kinetics manifold, as you can see, these like pegs right here where the screws would go, it's not here on the Kinetics manifold. There actually is no bolts that go through the middle like on your stock plenum would. It's supposed to absorb even more heat than the stock plenum. The only reason I'm complaining about it being plastic is because I kind of like the look of a polished plenum. Alright, so I did go get the engine cleaner and then I actually went out to go eat too. So I did clean it up a little bit. Definitely, you know, it's still stained in there, but it looks a lot better than what it did. I might go over it with cleaner once more. So most likely the next update is actually going to be the upper plenum already on the car, or on the engine. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, step one is now done. The Kinetics upper plenum is now on. Hoping everything is on right. If you don't know, the Z1 intake actually goes all the way out here. All the way out. This fucking lighting sucks. So the Z1 intake goes obviously from the throttle body and then out here from this little air intake, and then it sits kind of like right here. It sits in between the radiator and the bumper. And I guess the thought process behind that is that it's a very high pressure area. Obviously it's out of the engine bay, so it's not going to be a hot air intake like people whose intakes end kind of like right here. I mean, if your intake's right there, then it's kind of pointless, unless of course you have a heat shield or something like that. So I never ended up finishing the installation video, but here it is about like 2 days after. You can see the Kinetics manifold is on, the Z1 intake is on, and I actually had to take the bumper off to be able to place the intake. I could not get this intake to line up at all. I fucked around with it forever, could not get it to line up. The one behind the radiator, I had it lined up, and then I put the intake on and I had to wiggle it a little bit, and then I couldn't get it to line up after that. You can see that the intake goes in here, and then you don't know where it goes after that, but you can see the intake right here. I didn't even notice that. So right off the bat, as far as the butt dyno goes, I actually didn't really feel very much, but I can definitely tell that it's stronger in the mid-range to high-range RPMs. I haven't compared the seconds on the 0 to 60 yet. However, I wouldn't imagine it's a huge difference. I'm like a little bit disappointed. I really thought that I was gonna like feel the torque or whatever, but it just wasn't there. So overall, I think it looks pretty badass. As far as aesthetics go, I definitely approve of it. And probably on my next paycheck, because I love to just waste everything on this car, I'm gonna get a new strut bar, cover, and probably some extra, like bolts, just dress it up, make it look nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm probably gonna do the before and after pics and stuff once I finish my outro here, as well as the 0 to 60 clips. Overall, I wouldn't say that I can justify the $600 price tag. However, it does make my engine bay look hella sick, and I'm sure with a tune is when you're really gonna feel the power, but right now as it is, obviously you're not gonna feel much when it's just a bolt on. I should probably do an ECU reset. However, I've been trying to. I tried it like 5 times and I couldn't get it to go. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But anyways, guys, if you aren't already, make sure you follow my Instagram. There's gonna be the links below to my personal Instagram, my gaming Instagram that I'm starting. And if you haven't checked that out, if you're really into gaming, definitely give that a follow. And I will be releasing more stickers on my Envy shop. And if you haven't seen that already, make sure you check it out. I will see you guys on the next one.